weapon as the NFL evolves.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On the ground, Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
On 3rd down, Michel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first
sometimes
and 10.
your analog controller can be stuck, and it won't let you hit the button.
They'll run it. This is Michel. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
I don't know. I always get a new controller like every 4 or 5 months because they break and shit.
The tackle. On 2nd down now, Michel. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard.
Yeah, we play for money over here, man, and people get mad and they break the controllers and shit and slam them. And
on 3rd down, Michel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Michelle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run on 1st down. Michelle, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and Watson has it right side. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. To throw on 3rd down. Brady, he rifles one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play. For a big shot downfield, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not, and last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Stidham. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.